a hip, the girl got a crazy leg. You upset me, baby. Yeah, you upset me, baby. Oh, she's something fine that you really ought to see. She's not too tall, complexion is fair. Man, she knocked me out the way she wear her hair. You upset me, baby. Yeah, you upset me, woman. Oh, she's something fine that you really ought to see. That's my baby. Complexion is fair. Man, she knocked me out the way she wear her hair. You upset me, baby. Yeah, you upset me, woman. Like being hit by a falling tree. Woman, what you do to me? Drive me crazy, listen.
I swear the moon turned fiery, fiery. My poor mother cried, the gypsy was right, and she fell down, right down dead. Mountain lion led me on. He goes back. Yeah, he goes back. He took me on the outskirts of infinity. And when he brought me back, he gave me a Venus witch's ring. And he said, fly on, fly on, good child. Yeah.
Music there from Eric Gales and Trudy Lynn for you right here on Pacific Street Blues, covering the old Jimi Hendrix track, Voodoo Chil, Slight Return. Now that's later going to be covered by Stevie Ray Vaughan, and I'm sure that's where many of us heard it first. Also, we heard from Albert King doing the track You Upset Me Baby, which is covered by Joe Bonamassa. Now Joe's going to go out and grab all the roots of blues rock and classic rock, and he's going to put that into his music, and he does it so well. Albert King, of course, recorded for the Stax recording label out of Memphis, Tennessee, and on one of his albums, it was Booker T and the MGs, the folks that did Green Onion and Time Is Tight. They were the backup band. In fact, they helped write the song Born Under a Bad Sign. Yeah, that Albert King. Well, on other news, one of my favorite area singer-songwriters, a young man named Mitch Gettin, as we talked about a couple weeks ago, they had a son. He and his wife had a son, and the son has significant medical issues. So they're going to do what musicians do. They're going to throw a benefit concert, and that'll be on Sunday, September 21st at 3 p.m. over at the B Bar at about 43rd and Leavenworth. Now, they're asking for a $25 donation to get in, but they're saying just come, just show up, come out and celebrate and be a part of it. So give whatever you can, I guess, is what they're saying. But they are trying to raise money to help his child. Now, featured in performance will include Josh Hoyer, of course, the International Blues Challenge winner for last year, Cole Eisenmenger, and others, including Powder Blue and a tribute to Ween. And, of course, Mitch Getman's band. I'm reading this as I'm talking about it. But it sounds like a good time to get out and for a very good cause. I mean, this little fella's had a really hard time, and they're just trying to figure out how do they get through this, right? You've been there, you know what it's like, and so let's hope the community shows up and supports the show. Again, Sunday, September 21st at the B Bar over there at 3 p.m. at about 43rd and Leavenworth. Well, let's continue on, and the music of the legendary B.B. King.
You act like you don't want to listen when I'm talking to you. You think you ought to do, baby, anything you want to do. You must be crazy, baby. You just gotta be out of your mind. As long as I'm paying the bill, woman, I'm paying the cost to be the boss. I'll drink if I wanna and play a little poker too. Don't you say nothing to me as long as I'm taking care of you, as long as I'm working, baby, and paying all the bills. I don't want no mouth from you about the way I'm supposed to live. You must be crazy, woman. Just gotta be out of your mind. As long as I'm putting the bill and paying the cost to be the boss. That you got me, you act like you ashamed. You don't act like my woman, you're just using my name. I tell you I'm gonna have all the money, and I don't want no back talk. Cause if you don't like the way I'm doing, just pick up your things and walk. You gotta be crazy, baby. Oh, you must be out of your mind. As long as I'm paying the bill, I'm paying the cost to be the boss.
Music there from a band called All Things Swamped. Now that's a New Orleans kind of brass band, and the new album, it's pretty good. It's very funky stuff, and I love how that tuba lays down that bass line. It's tasty, tasty, tasty. Also, we heard from the son of the legendary Greg Allman, Devon Allman, who's out of the St. Louis market, and a track there called Gettin Greasy with it. And if you remember, they had a similar title under the Royal Southern Brotherhood. Well, I'm going to play a record from Billy Branch, and I just kind of wanted to set this guy up a little bit. Branch is kind of a guitar player, harp player, really. And so he's recorded with numerous people like Willie Dixon and Keb Mo, Johnny Winter, Lou Rawls, and Coco Taylor, along with other artists. But he's out of the Chicago market. He was on Alligator and Blind Pig. He's kind of this third-generation electric blues sort of guy. But he does a really tasty cover of a Lou Rawls track. And don't get much chance to talk about Lou Rawls on a Blues and Americana show, so I wanted to grab the moment and have some fun with it. But this is Billy Branch. He's got a brand new record out, and it's quite tasty. It's a very good record.
I was born in a city they call the Windy City. They call it the Windy City because of the hawk, the almighty hawk, Mr. Wind. When I was about 5 years old, my family moved to Los Angeles, which, like New York, Detroit, and many other cities, had its own share of dead-end streets. Back in the day, things were a lot different. We didn't have the lottery, but we felt like we won the lottery when we found those pop bottles on the ground and turned them in for money. If you were caught messing up like cussing or stealing, Mrs. Jones or any of the other neighbors on the block had full authority to whoop your behind. And on the rare occasion you saw a black person on TV, my mother and grandmother would call everyone they knew and tell them about it. Back then everybody looked out for one another. Now sometimes it feels like we're living in a crazy mixed up world. This song goes out to everyone who's ever felt that they were living on a dead-end street. They say this is a big rich town. I live in a poet's park. I know I'm on a dead-end street in a city without a heart. I learned to fight before I was 6. Only way I could get along. When you're raised on a dead-end street, gotta be tough and strong. All the guys that don't getting in trouble, that's how it's always been. When odds are all against you, how can you win? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Load it down, yeah. Gonna push my way out of here, even though I can't say when. I'm gonna get up out of dead-end street, never gonna come back again. Oh no, 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 no. Oh yeah, I say yeah, yeah, yeah. Gonna push my way out of here, even though I can't say when. I'm gonna get up out of dead-end street, never gonna come back again. Oh no, I ain't coming back to the dead-end street no more. Oh, 'cause I'm gonna get me a job and save my dough. Get away from here, I ain't gonna come back no more. Tired of a dead-end street, I wanna get out the world and learn something. Tired of breaking my back, wanna start using my mind. The ghetto, talking about the ghetto. The ghetto, talking about the ghetto.
Sushi and Coca-Cola. Lay back, getting warm, getting old. So fast. Who knew a good time could be so cheap and so sweet? Just say it, I told. Coca-Cola. Lay back, getting warm, getting old. So fast. Who knew a good time could be so cheap and so sweet? Just saying, I told you. Sushi and Coca-Cola. Lay back, getting warm, getting old. So fast. Who knew a good time could be so cheap and so sweet? Just saying, I told you. Sushi and Coca-Cola.
A rebel child, so sweet and wild. 1,000 different ways in your life. A radiant woman, a flesh and soul. Take me, baby, come on, let's go. By the light of the moon, dance with me. Let's write our story, a real fantasy. You see, you my queen, but tell me what you need. Just name it, I'll do anything for this crazy love, keeping me sane, my love. No one else in this world can ease my trouble now. This crazy love, keeping me sane, my love, and my heart will forever feed your light. You fill me with wonder, you move me. I'm so thankful, baby, I live on my knees. Heavenly restitution, a soul salvation. Oh, baby, you saved me with this crazy love, keeping me sane, my love. No one else in this world can ease my troubled mind. This crazy love, keeping me sane, my love, and my heart will forever feed your life. San Pedro, won't you out my way? I wanna grow with you each and every day. This mad world, they got a chance against that. Let's hold on to this crazy love, keeping me sane, my love. See no one else in this world can ease my troubled mind. This crazy love, keeping me sane, my love, and my heart will forever feed your life. So tell me what you need, baby. I'll do anything for you, baby. So tell me what you need, baby. 'Cause I'll do anything for you, baby. Hey, ooh, tell me what you need now. Ooh, I need your love, baby, baby. Hey, all right. Oh, come on now.
Music there from Josh Hoyer and Soul Colossal for you right here on Pacific Street Blues, and a track called Crazy Love. Prior to that, kind of that modern funk soul sort of sound, right? Would you say rhythm and blues maybe? St. Paul and the Broken Bones, and a track from them off their latest called Sushi and Coca-Cola. Well, there's a lot of good shows that are right around the corner. Of course, on September 21st, A.J. Croce will be down at the Holland. And then, of course, Bonnie Raitt and Jimmy Vaughn will be at the Astro on September 23rd. On the 28th, Jon Batiste will also be at the Astro. And then Keb Mo on November 5th will be over in Des Moines at the Hoyt Sherman, which sounds like a terrifically excellent show for me. Well, lots of good music. Also, we've got coming right around the corner is DK Harrell at 6 p.m. will be at the Granary Green down in Ralston, and he's got a terrific new track out as well. So let's hear from DK Harrell as well as Jon Batiste right here on Pacific Street Blues.
J.O.B. Open up your eyes and see that I'm grown now. I ain't begging for a loan, 'cause I make it on my own. Yes, I'm grown now. Put me through the test, I finally found success. I'm grown now. Dreamed about tailored suits with suede Italian boots. I got 'em. I'm grown now. Couldn't stay up past the light. Now I live the nightlife. Yes, I'm grown now. They used to call me green. Now I'm the king on the scene. I'm grown now. Let me rap to you. I stand on business. I like Al Capone. We can get down and party. Baby, you can be gone. It don't make me no never mind. My schedule is always full. Self-made man with the master plan. Educated by the streets and the school.
can buy a house, but you can't buy a home. You can be surrounded and still be alone. Oh, Lord. You can be living the life, but not living the dream. Mama said, boy, don't you be no dummy. Everybody chasing that big, big money. Big money! You might have got a horse, don't mean you can ride on a horse. You might have got a plane, but that don't make you fly. Oh, Lord. Can be living the life, but not living the dream. It seems. Grandmama said, boy, don't be a dummy. Everybody chasing that big, big money. Big money! Oh, now, might as well live for something you can feel. Might as well live for something real. Now, might as well live for something you can feel. Might as well live for something real. You can take it with you, 'cause it wasn't nothing with you before. No, no. Dust to dust, ashes to ashes, same old, same old, same old thing. Need money. You can buy a song, don't mean you can sing. And you can win it all and still lose everything. Huh. Whoa! Mama said, boy, don't you be no dummy. Everybody chasing that big, big money. Don't be a knucklehead, a bobblehead dummy. Everybody chasing that big, big money. Woo! Might as well live for something you can feel. Might as well live for something real. Might as well live for something you can feel. Might as well live for something real.
Music there from Jon Batiste right here on Pacific Street Blues. He's going to be live down on South 84th Street in the Astro Theater, that on September 28th. Take a brief underwriter's break and we'll be back with more and our final set in just a moment.
$1 bill, $2 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Take away that makeup, child. No, it ain't none of mine. If you keep wearing them false eyelashes, gal, you're gonna go stone blind with that railroad bill. $1 bill, $2 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Running to the station, ticket in my hand. My gal done stole my old gray goose. I'm gonna shoot her where she stand with that railroad bill. $1 bill, $2 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Now it's $1, $2, $3 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Some of mine with that railroad bill. $1 bill, $2 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Ooh, where's my baby? Ooh, where's my child? I see your man running out the window, baby. Now your papa's gonna go stone wild with that railroad bill. $1 bill, $2 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Now it's $1, $2, $3 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Oh, play it out. Oh, yeah. Railroad bill, $1 bill, $2 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill. Now it's $1, $2, $3 bill. Ain't no bill like a railroad bill, yeah.
Music there from Dom Flemons. He was in the Carolina Chocolate Drops, kind of those innovators for that movement in the early 21st century to recognize black string band music. And so they're going to go back and look at all the original blues players and the folk music and the country music and the bluegrass. They're going to tie it all together and do that. That's what the Carolina Chocolate Drops. Now, Flemons is continuing that on. He's got a new album out. It's called Black Cowboys. It's out on the Smithsonian record label Folkways, I believe. And he will be coming to town. We're looking at something in the first quarter, which would be kind of exciting. I find it exciting anyway. He's the original real deal. He's going back, much like Taj Mahal, much like his former band member, Rhianna Gibbons, and he's exploring the origination of these sounds and how the banjo comes over from Africa through the Caribbean up into New Orleans and then becomes a part of American music. Very interesting stuff. Well, it's time for me to cut out of here. If you enjoy the show at all, of course, tell somebody. I say that every week, but I really, really mean it this time. Just this time, I really mean it. And we do have a few coffee mugs left, not very many anymore, so you're going to need to plan on getting in on the what's the common thread in the next couple of weeks if you're counting on it. Want to thank our partners, of course, Crescent Moon Pottery. They've got a big weekend Northern Hills Pottery Tour coming up the first weekend of October, which is awfully interesting. And we'll be giving away some free Buddy Guy posters. These are super rare posters back from the Crazy T album. They're kind of printed off like a lithograph sort of thing, and they're really nice. We just have a limited number, but if you show up, we'll tell you more about that, and that'll be great as well. We do podcasts. All the shows are podcasts. You can find them at Podomatic or anywhere where you go and find podcasts. We're probably there. We also have all the Spotlight shows on Substack. So if you like the Spotlight shows where we take an in-depth look at Creedence Clearwater Revival and Muddy Waters and Stevie Ray Vaughan and the Allman Brothers, we heard a couple weeks ago, or Creedence Clearwater Revival, which I just said. We do all those are all stored on the Substack, and those are free. They'll ask you to make a donation or a subscription. You do not have to do it. Just hit no thanks and go right in. With that, we're going to get out of here, but we're going to hear some new music. Yes, indeedy. From former ZZ Top frontman Billy Gibbons. He's got a good solo career going. This is a track from him called Livin' It Up down in Texas.
Living it up. I'll take
She came in through the bathroom window, protected by a silver spoon. But now she sucks her thumb and wonders by the banks of her own lagoon. Didn't anybody tell her? Didn't anybody see? Sundays on a fall to Monday, Tuesdays on a fall to me. She said she'd always been a dancer. She worked